Is Cate from Gen V a lot stronger than we realize? Are her bloodshot eyes and seizures not actually a side effect of her pushing power? Our latest theory is that Cate is an overpowered Supe who is actually being controlled by Vought slash Godulkin as one of the first guinea pigs of this version of their virus. All right, let's break it down. In episode 5 of Gen V, we are hit with two huge revelations. Number one is that Godulkin has been using the woods to develop a virus that they believe will allow them to control Supes. And number two is that Cate was behind the blackout from episode 4 and she has been working with Dean Shetty the entire time. In order to understand why we think that Cate is a lot stronger than we realize and that the health side effects are not actually consequences of her power, we need to explain what we think the virus actually is. We aren't given much information in episode 5, but our working theory is that once the Supe is injected with the virus, it will hurt them if they use too much of their powers. The way Godulkin can control the Supe is by giving them quote unquote permission to use their powers to a certain degree by giving them an antidote or by providing them with medication to take if they go overboard and hurt themselves. This works perfectly with what we've seen from Cate this entire season. There are times when she pushes too hard and we see that her eyes get bloodshot, and we've even seen her have a seizure and pass out for hours. When she awakens, she needs Andre to give her pills. What if Dean Shetty is controlling Cate via the virus by only letting her use her powers to a certain extent? Unless it's approved by her, of course. The times that we have noticed Cate have major health issues from her powers, it seems that she was using them to help her friends, which would most likely have been behind Dean Shetty's back. An example would be when she saved Andre from the security guards when he was trying to snoop around the basement of Godulkin. A big question mark that many people have been wondering since our revelation that Cate was the cause of the blackouts is how she was able to muster up enough power to wipe 4 Supes' minds without passing out like she did with the security guards. 2 security guards versus 4 Supes seems like a big difference. At Cardoza's house, she would have had to wipe Marie, Jordan Lee, Andre, and Emma. If this was a sanctioned use of her powers by Dean Shetty, she may have been given an antidote to the virus to be able to use her powers to their full extent. So why would Cate agree to being injected with this virus? Maybe she believes she doesn't deserve to have powers this strong. Maybe after she quote unquote pushed her brother and never saw him again, she resented her powers and is buying into Dean Shetty's manipulation that she can use them for quote unquote good, but only with her permission. So what do you guys think? Is Cate actually even more overpowered than we've seen, and she's actually being controlled by the virus? Let us know in the comments.